5 jewelry trends that I'm loving for the fall winter season. Starting with the pendant necklaces. You've probably seen a lot of brands launching super statementy pendant necklace, especially those kind of like organic shaped silver or gold tied around a robe, especially black robe. Looks very, very chic, minimalistic, and it's perfect to layer over your knitwear or just thicker layers. My preference is actually something a bit more DIY because we all probably have some sort of necklace chain. Just go for the longest one, or you could connect a couple of your necklaces to make a long necklace. So here I have this Ana Luisa heart locker pendant necklace, but then I also attached my Chanel little charm that I got from a packaging, I believe. So you can definitely be creative here and just pick pieces that you feel like could be used as a pendant for the necklace. It could be a fun bag charm that you have. It could even be like a chunky ring to be used as a pendant on a necklace. So definitely be creative and personalize here. The next trend I got so excited about, and that is pearls. And not just your regular, dainty little pearls, super exaggerated pearls, especially we've seen a lot on the Chanel runway. Another little hack here, I have this other Chanel little, I guess you call it a pendant. Again, this is from last year, no, maybe a couple of years ago, from their holiday packaging again. And I basically attached it onto a pearl crossbody strap for my phone, which is just, I think this is, I can't believe not more people have used this hack, but this works perfectly for this Chanel charm because it's like a little bar here, and I simply just attach the two ends of the phone crossbody strap to this bar. I basically have my own version of the more exaggerated pearl accessory. Another benefit of pearls is I genuinely can't really easily tell the difference between real versus fake pearls. So you can very much, and I mainly own, I think, fake pearls or just very affordable freshwater pearls. They bring the same level of shine to your outfit just like real pearls do. So this is a trend where you don't actually have to invest a lot in. The next trend is anything that's beaded. And I have already pulled out this necklace from my fall jewelry refresh. I'm so glad that seems like everyone's been loving the beaded jewelry trend. And something about fun colors of the beads and just the roundness of the beads, it just makes your look feel really comfortable. Like it's comfortable to wear, but it's also very pleasing to the eye. And for this necklace, I actually have a matching bracelet. So you can go, very much matching, or I'm wearing this fun little beaded bracelet from Little Words Project. It's actually their collaboration with Wicked, and it says dream on here. This is such a smart way to combine that kiddish fun with the elegance of jewelry. That speaks a lot to my personality. I never want to take things too seriously. I'm always drawn to just really beautiful colors. I love patterns, and I feel like beaded jewelry gives you so much freedom to play into different colors and color combinations and designs to just add a bit of fun to your outfit. The next trend I personally haven't invested in because I am not really sure if it's really gonna be around, but there's still a little bit of a hack for it, and that is the cuffs. The handcuffs, super chunky, especially the Tiffany bone cuff, I think that's what it's called. That's so popular. You can also easily achieve the effect by layering a couple of your bangles. So I have these two here from Ana Luisa. They can give off that statement effect that a cuff will give you without having to invest into a really chunky piece of jewelry that you don't know if you're gonna like. for years to come. So that's kind of my personal take on that cuff trend. I especially love this trend for fall winter because visually a more statementy cuff takes up more visual weight, which balances really well with your heavier outfits like your knitwear or your coat. And they are also a lot more visible than, having your dainty bracelet being buried in your knitwear. Speaking of visual weight, another trend that I've been seeing is the layered rings look. I have so many rings, and this trend makes me so happy because I can literally just layer any ring that I own, really. You can mix and match the metal, the color of the stone, having diamond versus non-diamond. And what makes it really fun is you don't even have to think. If you have, say, 5 rings, just layer them on top of each other. It doesn't matter their design and the metal color and the stones. It will just look like one statement ring. And that is, I think, the new version of a cocktail ring. So next time you go to a special occasion, you don't really have to buy a specific cocktail ring, but you can simply just layer your existing rings to create that statementy effect. And this is just perfect for the upcoming holiday and party season. Honorary mention because maybe not everyone thinks of it as jewelry, but brooches are really popular again. I don't think brooches will ever go out of style because they just simply add so much fun and elegance to your outfit. There are so many options out there. You don't have to go get the Chanel one, although I am just obsessed with this. I have a dedicated video, I think, showing 10 different ways to wear a brooch. You don't have to just pin it on your chest. You can pin it on your beanie. You can use it as a pendant for your necklace. Going back to the first trend, you can use it as like a hair accessory. You can even hang it as a bag charm. So many ways to use a brooch. And so definitely don't forget to pull out your brooches or even thrift some really fun vintage unique pieces to really personalize your look. If I look back on these 5 jewelry trends, they're all about personalization, bringing a little bit of your own style and taste into jewelry. It really is all about breaking up the traditional understanding of jewelry. You don't always have to start with the dainty little pieces. You don't always have to spend a lot of money to buy the highest quality metal in order to achieve the look. So let me know in the comments which one is your favorite jewelry trend for the fall winter season.